So it finally went down. I did a lot of work. So in Mexico, I'm putting in this work. Like I got my residency visa this week, and also I got myself a bodega. So a bodega is a warehouse, or they call it a cellar or a winery. But basically, it's usually like the bottom level. I don't know. You just mostly call it a warehouse. But anyways, long story short, I got one. Basically, in the U.S., the equivalent to that, I wouldn't say a warehouse. I would say more of a. I wouldn't say it was a warehouse. I say it's more of a workshop. It's a shop. So it's something like that. So we're gonna do a walk around real quick. All right. So this is the garage. We'll have to get that fixed or something. But we got the locks to keep it all locked down. Basically, come back to the side, and this is how it looks from the inside. So it doesn't really look that big from the video, but it's definitely a lot bigger than, you know, like when I was working with in Atlanta. So I went ahead and picked up myself a little welder, so I'm gonna start practicing a little bit. We got electric outlets, we got a sink. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Got like a little bathroom. I think the bathroom was ran down, but you know, like I said, get that cleaned up. So far, everything's so good in here. Outlets. Like, this is definitely enough space right here for some cars. I bought some tools and stuff, so we can go check that out. So we got some welding stuff. We got some cheap sockets right now, just so I can, you know, move some stuff around. So I'm gonna throw all this up there. And one thing I wanted to do was I wanted to buy a 4-post lift. Sounded really like a good idea at first, but then I thought about it. It's not that pretty much of a good idea, only because if I don't decide to stay in Mexico long term, then I got to try to sell a 4-post lift, which will be a lot harder than I think. So we're not going to do that. But so far, so good. As you can tell, I have this piece of aluminum profile, and this is the second part of the video, which I guess we'll just put in this part of the video. So let's walk up here a little bit. See, I already started buying tools. That's my trash pile. So up here, I know that part looks not that clean, but it's whatever. But basically, this is my goal for the battery box. I'm actually gonna use this. It's really light, but it's really strong. It's aluminum profile. Basically, the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna see if I can find someone in Mexico or find someone in the US who can measure out the back of the 350Z for me. And the goal basically on this is going to be to take these, bracket them together, like on the inside, or I'll figure something out, maybe even braze it to, you know, that little aluminum weld type stuff. And this is where the batteries are gonna sit at. So with the Nissan Leaf batteries, they have 2 holes on the side or on the outside, and that's how I'm gonna put like either like an angle iron bracket right here, or I might do something different. So angle iron right here, angle iron right there, and then when the angle iron is up there, I'm gonna run like the threaded rod through on both sides. And when the threaded rod is going through, then we'll have the like the leaf sitting like this, like stacked like that. So the leaf is gonna go from left to right, and then from here, we're just basically gonna take another one of these. It's actually almost literally like, it's crazy. It's like almost like the exact same height as this. Like, cause I believe a leaf is only like 12 inches. It's really like 11 inches high, but they round up to 12. But I'm gonna take another one of these, and we're gonna take another one of these right here and sit just like that, and then I'll build up the box. So basically, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna cut some more of that down, and then also after I cut some more of that down, I might have to order like one more piece of that, and I should be able to build a battery box out of this with some brackets. And from that, it's just pretty much either putting plexiglass or Lexan on the inside so it doesn't short out if I do like the outside being like a metal box. So yeah. So for right now, this is where we're at. It's up. So I already have these spaced out at 6 centimeters apart, which comes out to I think like 2 point something inches or like 1.8 inches.